You ever load into a Sims world and wonder, what do these people actually do all day? Like, who's paying for the groceries in Henford on Bagley? Is anyone in Forgotten Hollow even working? Today, we're answering a question no one asked but absolutely needed to know. Which Sims 4 world has the highest unemployment rate? We're going to meet with every single pre-made household in every single Sims 4 world, and we're going to tally up who has a job, who's between gigs, and who's just vibing. Some results are expected, some are shocking, kinda. And can you guess which world has a 100% unemployment rate? For this video, a Sim is considered unemployed if it literally says unemployed in their employment portion of the Simology panel. You can find this information either by entering their household and checking it directly, or by having your active Sim meet them and learn about their career through conversation. After that, it'll show up in the relationship panel. Now, for the purpose of today's video, there are some important exemptions. First of all, babies and toddlers. Obviously, they're not expected to pay rent yet. We're also excluding Sims who are currently in school, whether it's elementary, high school, or university. And yes, technically teens and university students can hold part-time jobs, but I'm choosing not to include them. They're working on bettering themselves, and that should count for something, you know? So no students of any kind will be considered unemployed here. We're also not counting stay-at-home parents. Even though the game doesn't pay for their labor, that doesn't mean they're not working. They don't get days off, they don't clock out, it's a full-time job. The unfortunate part is that The Sims 4 labels any adult with kids at home as a stay-at-home parent, even if they are just between jobs. Either way, they're exempt. That said, if neither parent works outside the home, I'll only count one of them as a stay-at-home parent. The other one, they're getting counted as unemployed. Lastly, Sims who are retired aren't included either. They've done their time, earned their pension, and they're still pulling in some simoleons from past employment, so they're off the hook. First off, we're visiting Willow Creek, and obviously the first household we have to check in on is the Goth family. I feel like we're gonna go through the pleasantries first, you know, say hi, ask about the kids, maybe comment on the weather. Ooh, it's cold. Oh, it's windy. Oh, I don't like this type of weather. Maybe, I don't know. What about you? And then we're gonna try to find that little ask about career option without seeming like a total weirdo. It would be weird though, wouldn't it? Showing up uninvited to a stranger's home and asking to come inside and then immediately grilling them about their employment status. Good thing Sims don't care about simple things like, you know, manners or social norms. The two kids are obviously exempt. They're going to school, okay? And Mortimer, well, he's working as a writer. Love that for him. Now, let's go wake up Bella. Rude, but necessary. And yep, she's a secret agent. I mean, of course she is. She's Bella Goth. What else would she be doing? Let's do an Irish goodbye and sneak out before anyone asks to stay for dinner. Well, I guess at this time it would be breakfast, wouldn't it? Midnight snack, anyone? Talking about employment, if you're interested in finding out how much your Sim might be earning compared to you in real life, check out this video here, where we discover how much simoleons are actually worth compared to the American dollar. Next up, the pancakes. I already have a feeling I know where this is gonna go, based on what I know about this couple. So quick hello, and then straight to the career snooping. Bob is a chef, and Eliza is unemployed. I mean, I think the idea is that you, the player, are supposed to get her to start selling stuff. Like, she's creating stuff at home and selling it, and she becomes some kind of, like, business Sim. But straight out of the box, she's jobless. Okay. The biggest household in Willow Creek is the multi-generational Spencer Kim Lewis family. Let's pay them a visit. Okay, first Sim, unemployed. Second Sim, stay-at-home dad. Third one, unemployed again. And the last adult, stay-at-home mom. The child's exempt, obviously. Now, I said before, I'll say it real quick, stay-at-home parents are exempt from this unemployment count, but when both parents are considered stay-at-home, I'm only letting one slide. The other one's going on the chart. These worlds are too small. They're just not enough pre-made Sims for both of them to get a pass. But if you really think about it, based on how this family is and their house, and like, I mean, look at this place. They live in a mansion. I feel like they're probably rich enough for all of the adults to be unemployed here. Finally, we've got the BFFs. My guess? They're all employed. They're young adults living together. Classic roommate energy is just giving off employment. I feel it. And oh nice, they're barbecuing. We're 100% stealing a plate before we leave, just saying. Quick hellos all around. Hello, hello, hello. And let's get to it. One's a tech guru. The second's an astronaut. And the last one works as a dishwasher. Not bad. Not bad at all. What does this mean for Willow Creek? Well, after checking in with every pre-made household, we end up with a pie chart that looks like this. Not too bad, not too shabby. So this is going to take a bit of time to actually complete for every world, so let me fast forward things for you. Real quick, if you're interested in adding a new world to your Sims 4 collection, or maybe you've got your eye on a different game altogether, I highly recommend checking out Instant Gaming to see what they've got on sale. The games are cheap and their library is expansive, so check it out. Click on my link to find out more. If you purchase a game from there, you actually help out the channels at no extra cost to you, so it's a win-win. Turns out there are a ton of worlds in The Sims 4, and as you might have noticed, we skipped over a few like Newcrest or any of the vacation worlds. That's because they don't have pre-made Sims actually living in them, and if no one lives there, there's no one to be employed or unemployed. Even without them, there are still plenty of worlds, and now we've got a whole collection of pie charts to show for it. So let's talk about some standouts. Starting off with the most employed world. Drumroll please. It's San Myshuno. That checks out. It's a city, is packed with adults, and every single one of them has a job. No slackers here, just rent to pay. Which household has the most employed Sims? Pause the video and drop your guess in the comments. I'll wait. Alright, the answer is a tie. The most employed households are Lynn Sadia from For Rent and Dynamic Dater from Lovestruck. Both households have 3 fully employed adults. That's the kind of grind set Maxis rarely gives us. Like, I pictured the most employed household to be more than 3 adults, but yep, this is it. So, there's actually one special sim. The only sim in all of the DLC that has 2 jobs is Venetia from For Rent. She's both a landlord and a part-time barista. Honestly, respect. Being one sim with dual careers in this economy, yeah, she's a go-getter. So on the flip side, which world has the highest number of unemployed Sims? No contest, it's Forgotten Hollow. I guess they've all forgotten to check Indeed.com. Then again, there are only 3 Sims living here, so the data's kinda limited. Small sample size, but zero hustle. The next unemployed world, Strangerville. Surprised? I'm not. They've got bigger problems than updating a resume, to be fair. So when it comes to individual households, the title for the most unemployed goes to a couple of contenders. First up, we've got the Spencer Kim Lewis family from the base game. They've got 4 unemployed adults, although to be fair, one of them is a stay-at-home parent, so technically only 3 of them count. The other household in the same boat, the Electric Arts from Strangerville, 3 working-age Sims, 0 jobs, no kids, no excuses. Now, you might be wondering, okay, cool, but what careers do pre-made Sims actually have? Well, I got you. Here's a pie chart showing overall employment, including Sims who are in school, retired, or listed as stay-at-home parents, just to give you the full picture. This is a very nice pie chart, wouldn't you say? Okay, if we're going to look strictly at job-holding Sims, here are the top 3 career picks. Writer with 11 Sims, Entertainment with 13 Sims, and Culinary with 14 Sims. Of course, they're all base game jobs. Basically, all of the Sims are trying to be chefs, influencers, or authors. That's, yeah, honestly, that's very on brand for The Sims 4, wouldn't you say? So what did we learn from digging through the job records of every single Sims 4 household? Some worlds are thriving. Looking at you, San Myshuno and Ravenwood, where nearly everyone's employed and the grind never stops. Meanwhile, places like Forgotten Hollow, Strangerville, and Chestnut Ridge, yeah, let's just say the job market there feels a little cursed. It's not good. Then we've got those worlds where kids outnumber adults and the grown-ups are either retired, freelancing, or just chilling at home. That's kind of a mood. I feel that. I can get on that vibe length. Across all 234 Sims, just under half are officially employed. The rest, they're in school, retired, or just not too fussed about joining the workforce. So next time you're walking around Strangerville, just remember that pretty much no one has a job here. Just keep that in mind. Just have that in the back of your head, okay? So whether your Sims are working 9 to 5, hustling through the astronaut career, or surviving off grilled cheese, one thing's for sure, in The Sims 4, unemployment is just sort of a thing. Let me know in the comments which world surprised you the most. And if you could live in any of these places, job or no job, where would you move? Should we do this again, but for something else? Because I will do it. I will do it. This is kind of a threat. No, it's not a threat. Until then, stay happy, healthy, and hydrated. Bye.